if you happen to own US dollars, breathe a sigh of relief. China and Russia are not coming for you, at least not yet. Last week, the BRICS group of anti-dollar countries held their annual meeting, of course, in Russia, which is lonely and needs friends. Despite frenzied hype about BRICS finally killing the US dollar, the best they could come up with was a silly little currency basket that will fail. So if you're just tuning in, BRICS is a group of anti-dollar countries led by China and Russia, along with oil producers like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and Iran, and plus some big countries like India and Egypt that take it to roughly half the population of Earth. Now, beyond its size, BRICS is interesting because it's increasingly uniting all of the countries that actually make stuff. So manufacturing in China, natural resources in Russia, Saudi, Dubai. Given America and Europe are deindustrializing and banning fossil fuels to entertain environmental activists, this could potentially mortgage our future to countries that don't like us. Still, the immediate fear had been BRICS' long-stated goal to dethrone the US dollar in order to end America's imperialist hegemony. Concretely, the key parts are a BRICS payment system that would replace the Western-dominated SWIFT system for bank transfers, more ambitiously, a BRICS currency to replace the US dollar. Now that takes us to this year's meeting, where it looks like BRICS is making grinding progress on the SWIFT payments, which would insulate them from Western sanctions. But on the big one, currency, they seriously dropped the ball. So Russia had been floating for years now a gold-backed BRICS. That would actually challenge the dollar since gold holds its value unlike paper. Alas, they whiffed with a boring old currency basket that, if they are dumb enough to do it, will fail. So a BRICS currency basket means you throw all of their crappy currencies into a basket, the ruble, the yuan, the rupee, and you take the average. This is a terrible idea. Since most BRICS countries are monetary basket cases, Brazil has a long relationship with hyperinflation, Russia and Iran are close. A basket of basket cases does not stand a snowball's chance of replacing the dollar, at least outside trade between BRICS countries, say between China and Russia. But that inter-BRICS trade amounts to a tiny fraction of global trade, about 1.5%, while the BRICS currency share of international reserves, that's money that governments hold, it's another big source of currency demand, and there BRICS is not much better at maybe 5%. So with those numbers, a basket of BRICS will barely make a dent in the dollar. So what's next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. While the BRICS threat is receding for now, the dollar is not out of the woods. Not only because Russia could revive the gold BRICS once their war ends, but also because, forget trade and international reserves, the single biggest determinant of the dollar's value is supply, how many dollars they print. And that is largely a function of federal deficits. With the U.S. deficits nearing $2 trillion and rising fast, the dollar could be in for a very bumpy ride. In fact, the recent run in gold prices is saying exactly that. So for now at least, odds are the dollar's executioners will not come from Beijing or Moscow. They will come from Washington. A new podcast just dropped. Check it out at Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or wherever you enjoy your podcasts. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.